Hey everybody, in today's video I wanted to show you this pretty good spot where I've been farming at for pal fluid. In the early game you're going to be going around these coastal areas hunting down the pals one by one for pal fluid, but I found this area called Gobfin's Chirp and it has tons of Gobfins here where you can farm. But before we head there, there's a couple things that I want to recommend. One is that you bring a whole bunch of pals that you want to level up. In my case it's going to be a whole bunch of dig toys, which is great for mining. For the last slot, you should bring your strongest pal, which will help you clear out these Gobfins. I'm going to be bringing Beacon. Beacon has really good clear, big AoEs, and pretty much unlimited ammo. And one thing that you need for Beacon, if you have Beacon, is if you go towards the technology tab and scroll down, you're going to see an item that you can craft, which is Beacon Saddle, which will allow you to mount Beacon. Another thing that you'll need as well is a whole bunch of berries, so bring food. Your pal is going to be really hungry. And one thing to note as well is that this place is dangerous. You might get spawn camped and attacked immediately when you travel here. So get ready for a battle. In my case, I am attacked by one pack of Gobfins right away. And what you want to do is summon your pal and immediately clear out this first pack. This first pack may give you trouble, it may stun you, and it's pretty annoying. But for the most part, once you clear out this first pack, it's pretty much smooth sailing from here on out. And you might fail a couple times initially seeing how these packs hit quite hard, but once you get the hang of it, it'll be easy to farm for pal fluid. So after I clear out this initial first pack, which is giving me a little bit of trouble, it gets really easy from here. If you open up the map, you can see that the area is fairly large. You can go around in a circle. And what you want to do is you want to approach these Gobfins, you want to go behind them, and then you can use your attacks, whether it's AoE attacks or you just want to throw out your pal that will help you clear it. But for the most part, once they go down, you'll collect your pal fluid and then you can approach all the other packs. And you can pretty much go in a big circle, and by the time you come back, all the Gobfins will respawn as well, so you can go for as long as you want. But in case you take too much damage, and sometimes I mess up too, I take too much damage, I have to go back and then swap to a different beacon pal. So if you don't have beacon, well, you can use another pal like I said, but using beacon is kind of nice because I don't have to use ammo. I'm pretty much just relying on the skills of my pal and pretty much saving up a whole bunch of materials. As you can see, my armor is damaged as well, so I haven't been repairing my armor, seeing how I'm going to stay here for quite some time and I'm farming, and I don't really care if I have to respawn because pretty much the checkpoint is pretty close. So I highly recommend that if you can get beacon, it really helps a lot. And if you can't get beacon or have not encountered beacon yet, once in a while in a raid at your base, a whole bunch of flying type pals will attack your base, and it'll be a mix, I believe, of Nightclaw, I believe that's the name of it, and also beacon as well, so you have a chance to catch it. There's about 3 or 4 of them in one pack when they raid your base, so you have pretty good odds. But for the most part, I pretty much just go around, keep farming these Gobfins, and occasionally you'll find some items scattered across the map as well, such as eggs. You can also find ammo, and once in a while you'll encounter a shiny Gobfin, and the shiny Gobfin does a lot of damage, so be careful on that. But for the most part, you want to rinse and repeat, and then you want to go back to your base once you need to replenish your supplies. After about 10 to 15 minutes of leveling, I decided to go back to base. I needed more berries, but I was pretty happy where my levels for my dig toys were. So I decided to go back to my other camp, which is in the Twilight Dunes, and drop off my dig toys there. So originally when I started, they were around level 23, I believe, and they gained 4 levels. So they're level 27 now. So pretty much they're good to go. I wanted them to be a higher level so that they could defend against raiders when they attack the base. And pretty much these pals are very good at mining. So in this area where I'm at, there's about 5 or 6 coal nodes where I set up my base. And there's a whole bunch of sulfur nodes around the area as well. So I highly recommend that you check out this spot. And if you have it, you'll eventually make it here as you continue to explore. But that's it from me. Hopefully this video has helped you out. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace.